there are a lot of reasons to choose Zion National Park as your travel destination. Climbers and hikers from all over come here to test their mettle against some of the most challenging terrain in the world. But what if you're a family just looking to enjoy your vacation by experiencing the natural beauty and breathing fresh air? Well, there's plenty of that for you too. So I put this list together for you. The 3 best hikes in Zion you can take without risking your life. First up, number 3, the Overlook Trail. This just might be the most fun of the 3 on this list. Completed by the Conservation Corps in 1993, its many walkways and bridges that carry you around and through the cliffs are an unforgettable experience for hikers of all ages. It's short, only about 20 minutes each way. But the payoff at the end is the stuff travel dreams are made of. This view of the canyon is the best in the entire park, and you won't want to miss it. Well, this is the view at the end of that hike, and I suggest you do it in the morning because the light comes up in such a way that it lights up this canyon for the first part of the day. If you come here in the evening, it's still a beautiful view, but it's not going to be as photogenic. Next up, number 2, the Emerald Pools hike. This was my personal favorite. The combination of scenery and elevation made this feel like the closest thing to a challenging hike for the family. And when we caught sight of the first set of waterfalls, we were blown away by the serenity. There is a little bit of water on this hike. You got to walk under a little natural shower. Well, we're here at the end of March, and that water's a little chilly, but a natural shower like that might feel really good in the summertime. We saw many people turn back at the middle falls, but I highly recommend continuing on. It's the most challenging part of the trail, but it's worth it when you see what's at the end. This view makes it a solid pick for number 2. And finally, the number 1 hike you can take in Zion without risking your life? The Riverside Walk. If you only have time for a single hike, I would tell a family with kids to visit the Riverside Walk. It has everything that you want from a visit to Zion. A paved, easy trail with little elevation, a close-up look at the famous sheer cliffs, and best of all, a unique geology lesson. You know, sometimes we think to ourselves, gosh, it would be nice to get into a time machine and travel back to when the Grand Canyon was young and it was just beginning to be formed. And you know what? You can here at Zion National Park, because this is basically a young Grand Canyon, and the Virgin River is doing the work that Colorado did all those millions of years ago. Geology is on a different time clock than we are. As you travel further and further into the canyon, the famous red cliffs draw you closer and closer and begin to have a strange effect on your perspective. If you want to get a sense of your own size in the grand scheme of things, go on this hike. And for the more adventurous families, the end of this trail is the beginning of the famous Narrows Trail, which begins here in the water. It was closed when we visited, but hey, now we've got a reason to go back.